goes 100 miles in 2 seconds. It goes
0 to 60 in
0
2
to
seconds.
60.
Investing with JC is a good thing to do, 'cause you get to spend your money and keep it too.
Hi, I'm JC Lowry. Welcome to Spend Your Money and Keep It Too. I'm here with Mickey Banyas, and we just watched Battery Day. And the funny thing, the stock has gone down because of the event. So we are going to talk about what we think that analysts missed. So looking at Tesla's chart, Tesla closed today at $421.50 a share. It's down $27.89 when most people were expecting it to go up to the moon. So we're going to discuss why we think this happened.
What is important about the battery construction?
They've developed a technique for making a battery larger. Usually the problem with a larger battery is they really tend to overheat. But now, with this new process Tesla has developed, they've eliminated that problem. The batteries are much more efficient in every way.
Can you tell us the importance of this new alloy they've invented?
Yes, that's a good question. Tesla has developed a way to stamp a vehicle. Ultimately, they will be able to stamp a whole car in one piece. Right now, they just have like a 14-ton press, smash down and make a car all in like one thing. And they have a Tesla, the body anyway. The only way they're able to do that is because they had to create a new kind of metal that would work in that situation so that it doesn't warp afterwards. So Tesla is literally designing new kinds of metal so that they can make cars in a new way that nobody else has. What other car company is going to do that? Who's going to compete with Tesla? Because I don't think it's GM, and I don't think it's Ford. Godzilla still wins. And this new manufacturing technique is how Tesla is able to maintain its 50% growth rate. I mean, they're one of the largest companies on earth, and they still have a 50% growth rate. I mean, a startup has a 50% growth rate, not the 7th largest company on earth. But that's Tesla. Elon mentioned during the presentation that right now, electric vehicles are less than 1% of the total global marketplace, which means to me that there is 99% or more than 99% growth left to go. The massive amount of growth available to Tesla is ridiculous. I've mentioned it before, Tesla's pace of innovation is incredible. I mean, how is another company going to catch up? Tesla's running 3 times faster than anybody, and it has a 2-mile head start. There's no catching up. And even if they were able to steal technology and leapfrog Tesla, it would just be a short period of time before they would lap them again. Their pace of innovation is so fast, it's like trying to catch a Roadster with a bike.
Can you tell us what he mentioned about the $25,000 car?
Yeah, the subcompact car, which Elon mentioned that will be available in 3 years, designing to production for a car in 3 years is actually pretty fast. The fact that that's coming in 3 years, a $25,000 Tesla, is so much cheaper to own. I mean, there's no radiator, there's no transmission, there's no, what else? There's no gas. It's like the maintenance is so much less. The moving parts, you can probably count them on one hand. In a gas-powered car, you have hundreds or thousands of moving parts. A $25,000 car is going to increase the demand by more than what I think most people are aware, because you're going to have so many people that can suddenly afford a Tesla. People that love the company, the millennials, the high schoolers, even like toddlers know Teslas.
Can you explain the HVAC invention they have for the home?
Yes, Elon mentioned an HVAC system for a home when he designed the Model Y, that designed an innovative heating and cooling system that controls the temperature in the whole car. The Tesla cars even have a dog safe mode, which means you can leave your dog in the car and it will be safe because the car is climate controlled. This is possible because electric motor doesn't have to have the engine running to operate. Just as long as you have a battery there, you can control the cool temperature of the car for probably a couple of days before the battery runs dead. Now, Elon explained that the HVAC system in the cars could be just modified slightly to work in a home, and that they're stackable. So if you have a bigger home, you need more cooling and heating, you just stack these things somehow. I really don't understand how that works, but Elon says it'll work, so it'll work. Ultimately, you can imagine a future where not only is Tesla designing cars, they're designing smart homes. It's not just going to be heating and cooling, it'll be everything. I mean, right now, a Tesla is described as a computer on wheels. Well, homes are in the future going to be computers that you live in.
Elon mentioned that the Plaid Model S can go
Yes.
0 to 60 in 2 seconds. Why do we need that?
Well, a couple of reasons. The first one being it's just awesomely cool. But really, the real reason I think that it's important to the stock price, it's just another smackdown to the gas-powered cars. I mean, to get a car in the gas-powered world that can perform like that, you're going to have to spend like $500,000. And here you have a Tesla that seats your whole family for $134,490. When you're talking about supercar speed, that's the cheapest supercar you can buy. Now, I mentioned it was a supercar, but it's not a supercar, not according to Elon. No, that's going to be the Roadster. The Roadster will be available, I think, probably next year. Maybe they might start shipping some of them. But its stats are ridiculous. On the base model, the Roadster will do 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 1.9 seconds. And that's the base model. The top speed is 250 miles an hour with a 620 mile range. You could drive, I think, to San Francisco and back on one charge. And if you thought the Plaid Model S was ridiculous, the Roadster is going to have a SpaceX package, which will have jet-cooled engines that are like air thrusters somehow, the same kind of rockets that are on the Starship. The performance for that is going to be ridiculous. I mean, who knows? I'm guessing like 0 to 60, 1 second maybe. I mean, I don't know, 1.5. So, which brings me to another point. When people think about Tesla, they only think of cars, but it's also homes. It's also Tesla insurance. It's also solar power, and it's also battery storage. I mean, the battery storage business by itself will probably at some point be larger than the car business, but there's another also people don't talk about, and that's the other companies that Elon owns and runs that integrates technology. Like they are building the Cybertruck out of material designed for Starship. So in conclusion, I don't really see anybody coming close to Tesla in the future. The fact that the stock price is down now is a screaming buying opportunity. I bought some shares before Battery Day, even though I knew that this would probably happen. The other possibility was that it could have gone up through the roof. Experts and analysts in the market is fickle, but in the long term, it always balances out to where things should be. And there's one more thing I noticed, or two more things I noticed. The first being, I don't think Elon mentioned exponential growth one time. Usually in a presentation like this, he talks about exponential growth like 4 or 5 times. But I didn't hear it once. And the second thing is, and probably the most important thing is that you should really smash that like button. Because hitting the like, sub, and subscribe really, really helps my channel. If you want to help it grow,
So
please do that.
exponentially.
It makes it, it'll give me exponential growth. With every like, for every hit of the like button turning a white button blue, exponentially grows my channel exponentially. So thanks for coming by and listening to my channel. But please, don't buy or sell a stock, any stock, because somebody on YouTube like me says so. Listen to many people from many sources and make up your own mind. I mean, it's your money. You should use your own mind. And remember that when your money is making money, you can spend your money and keep it too.